The 6 years following Liam Payne's split from Cheryl were filled with significant personal developments for the One Direction star, as he moved on from his high-profile relationship with the Girls Aloud singer. During this time, he became engaged to model Maya Henry and was reportedly contemplating marriage with his girlfriend of 2 years, Kate Cassidy, before his tragic death in Argentina. Despite these romantic advances, Liam's feelings for Cheryl were clear, and he continued to praise her even after their separation. He described her as the most important person in his life, acknowledging her unwavering support even after they had parted ways. Though their romantic relationship had ended, Cheryl and Liam maintained a close bond, particularly for the sake of their son, Bear. Living mere minutes from each other, their relationship evolved into a supportive co-parenting dynamic that remained strong up until Liam's untimely passing. Liam consistently praised Cheryl as a dedicated and loving mother, calling her the best mom in the world to co-parent with. It was this deep connection that led to Cheryl being named as the administrator of Liam's £24 million estate after his death, despite the absence of a will. This responsibility places Cheryl in a pivotal role to protect and manage their son's inheritance, further entwining their lives even after their split. With the absence of a will, it became clear that Liam did not make provisions for his own parents, siblings, or even his partner Kate Cassidy. This left the responsibility of handling his estate to Cheryl and music industry lawyer Richard Mark Bray. It seemed fitting, however, considering the enduring strength of Liam and Cheryl's relationship. In interviews, Liam frequently spoke highly of Cheryl, recalling her kindness and dedication, and even referred to her as the best mom in the world. These public tributes reflected a deep admiration for her, even years after they had ended their romantic relationship. Cheryl, on the other hand, kept a more reserved public profile about their relationship. However, she had always praised Liam's commitment, notably mentioning in 2018 that he was the only man who had never cheated on her, and she never publicly dated anyone after their separation. Their connection had begun years earlier, when Liam auditioned for The X Factor in 2008, and the seeds of romance were planted when they began dating in 2016. The pair made their relationship official on Instagram and later confirmed Cheryl's pregnancy with their son Bear. Despite their eventual split in 2018, Cheryl and Liam's relationship continued to be a close one, shaped by their shared love for their son. In the years following their breakup, the couple worked together to co-parent Bear, with Liam frequently expressing his admiration for Cheryl's hands-on approach to motherhood. He openly admitted that Cheryl handled the majority of the baby duties, such as night feeds, without hiring a nanny, and he often gushed about her superpower as a mother. Liam's respect for Cheryl only grew as they co-parented, and even when their paths diverged romantically, their bond remained rooted in their shared responsibilities as parents. Liam's feelings of admiration for Cheryl continued even after they separated. He described her as one of the most important people in his life, sharing that their relationship was better than ever as friends. In interviews, he reflected on their co-parenting arrangement, calling Cheryl a great mom and emphasizing how the bond they shared was for the sake of Bear. He even shared details about their family life, including spending Christmas together in 2019, where Liam cooked a Christmas dinner and spent time with Bear and Cheryl. Even when Liam faced personal struggles, including his time in rehab, he acknowledged Cheryl's unwavering support. In a YouTube video, he expressed his gratitude to Cheryl and Bear for allowing him the freedom to seek help, underscoring their continued closeness. Those close to Liam revealed that, after his battles with addiction, he was eager to demonstrate to Cheryl that he was working on getting his life back on track for the sake of their son. Liam's untimely death came as a shock to many, and in the aftermath, his close friends and family, including Simon Cowell's brother Tony Cowell, reflected on Liam's enduring love for Cheryl and Bear, despite their split. Cheryl, while always more private about her relationship with Liam, had consistently expressed her affection for him even after their separation. She supported his music career, promoting his singles to her millions of followers, and frequently shared public tributes to him. In interviews, Cheryl also praised Liam's character, calling him the only man who had been faithful to her in her life. Despite her previous struggles with infidelity in past relationships, Cheryl spoke highly of her co-parenting relationship with Liam, calling him a great dad and expressing gratitude for the way they navigated parenthood together. Over the years, Cheryl had been open about her desire to raise her son without the need for a partner, even expressing her willingness to use a sperm donor to expand her family. However, she always spoke highly of Liam's fathering abilities, describing him as the softer one in their parenting style. She also emphasized that there was no animosity between them after their breakup, and that they had learned and grown together as parents. In the wake of Liam's passing, Cheryl was reportedly devastated, not only by the loss of Liam but also by the heartbreaking reality that Bear would grow up without his father. She spoke publicly of her indescribable pain in telling Bear about Liam's death, and the grief she experienced while balancing the needs of her son. As the administrator of Liam's estate, Cheryl will ensure that Bear's inheritance is carefully managed, and the young boy will inherit his father's £24 million fortune, which had been accumulated during Liam's successful music career. Liam's estate, although reduced after expenses and debts were paid, will likely be placed in a trust for Bear's future. Friends of Liam's revealed that he had always been focused on ensuring his son's well-being, even in the event of his passing. Those close to Cheryl have expressed confidence that she will honor Liam's wishes and take the best possible care of Bear, ensuring that he never lacks for anything. With the responsibilities of both parenthood and estate management now in her hands, Cheryl continues to carry out the duties she shared with Liam, all while keeping the memory of her ex-partner alive for their son. In the years following their split, the strength of Cheryl and Liam's bond remained evident in their co-parenting efforts, and even in the wake of his tragic death, that bond continues to influence their lives. As Cheryl navigates the overwhelming grief of losing Liam, she is committed to ensuring that Bear grows up with the love and support of both parents, despite the physical absence of his father. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.